Hello, my name is Reg, and you're watching Shattered Dungeons. Somewhere.
Somebody pointed out.
Welcome back, or welcome this week. Welcome everybody. You're all here. Congratulations.
Made it. Okay, I gotta say this before it'll kill me. The size of the gates at Jurassic Park indicate that they were ready for the dinosaurs to get out the whole time.
What? How does that apply here?
Because I said welcome to Jurassic Park.
Oh, okay.
Because you said it's time for the welcome video, and I said welcome to Jurassic Park. There's too many people with ADHD. That's what we're trying to say.
I needed to finish that sentence or it was going to haunt me.
Don't worry about it.
It's okay.
Why would you make your gates T-Rex size if you weren't thinking T-Rex was going to not walk through it?
I found something last week. I'll have to find it and post it in Discord, but it's a Facebook post, but it's a Twitter thread of Jurassic Park's social media team posting.
Yes,
have you seen it? It is hilarious. I laughed out loud so much.
Hey, Cage!
Welcome, Cage. It's great to see you. Well, let's get this ball rolling. We are Shattered Dungeons. We play an indie RPG called Shattered Dawn every Tuesday night. Hope you enjoy it. Fun fact, the cast now has the most recent updates to our 2nd edition core rulebook. There may be some fun things coming down the pipeline in that regard. If you haven't, which I have the inventory next to me so I know, buy a Vanessa shirt. You too can put a lonely lich through college. Yep, that's what the proceeds go to. We put a lich through college. That's us. Look at us. Putting liches through college. Also, thank you for all of those subscriptions in chat this evening. It is so wonderful to have you guys. That's a great way to support the show. The other way you should and can support the show is by joining us as a patron on our Patreon page. Navigate on over to patreon.com/Shattered Tabletop Games, and you can get our post-show hangouts, access to all of our musics. Ray from chat says liches be cray. Not wrong. Also, Ray has the Rona, so Sog will not be with us tonight. I was tempted, based on something Jordan said about maybe potentially trying to, make him hear but not talk, but I feel like that would be a disservice to the character, so I'm not gonna do that, but I was tempted.
I'm just saying the bleeps are his claim to fame.
The bleeps are great. People love the bleeps.
Mm-hmm.
So. Lastly, this is the most important announcement I have. Everybody, everyone ready? Are you ready for this? Tomorrow night, for those of you watching live, if you're watching the day this episode airs, it's tonight. Wednesday, October 27th at 9:30 p.m. will be the episode 1 premiere of our new show, Critical Dawn. Yay! The first 2 episodes are pilot episodes that butt up right to this show. So those two episodes will conjoin with Shattered Dungeons for a brilliant culmination of adventuring. And then the 2 episodes that I know have been recorded after that are a stark departure. So vastly different, but lots of fun. So and good thing you guys have those new updated 2nd edition beta tests. So they're important for that show for sure. Anywho, that's all I have. Don't forget to join in. Don't forget to participate in chat. I will have roll needs tonight. So if you haven't done this before, !D100 is how you can give me rolls for NPCs to use. Also, it is Tofu's 2-year subiversary. That's a word. Long story short, she gets a free potency flux every time she uses it. So there's bound to be chaos this evening.
What do I get for mine?
You get a firm handshake.
That's
Free Posey Flux. That sounds kind of.
That's how my dad used to say
right.
goodnight.
No, okay. All right, we're going to jump in. Enjoy the intro video. We'll see you back in a moment. Long ago, a powerful spellcaster by the name of Vezifor began to study the secrets of immortality. For years, he researched, then finally had a breakthrough. He performed the ritual and became a lich. After years of pillaging and war, he grew bored and retired to his tower. It was then he decided to build a dungeon.
There are those of you out there who said I could not design the perfect dungeon, Vanessa. But I proved them all wrong. We got demons, we got dragons, we got undead, we even got unpaid interns. Head on down, because this is Shattered Dungeons. This is Shattered Dungeons.
Cavill, we love you very much, and we look forward to you getting back.
Yes, apparently we all love Henry Cavill. Cavill?
I did watch The Witcher.
Yeah,
okay, who here has seen
and I was
Henry
so frustrated.
Cavill literally cock his arms in combat?
Whoa, family show. Reload his arms. Yes, I've seen that. That's good. Yeah. Well, guys, if you haven't known this for a while, this episode is sponsored by our patrons on Patreon, go be one, and our subscribers on Twitch, which we have many subscribers resubscribing tonight. As I said earlier, Tofu has 2 years of subscriptions on our Twitch channel, so she's going to have lots of potency fluxes tonight. That's her gift, so... Cage, we are happy that you got to see our intro video too. Lots of time and effort spent on that one. A little bit, actually. Fun fact, the guy in the Lich outfit, if you will, is the guy who wrote all the lore for our book. So, there you go. Now,
and fun fact for you Twitch people, Cage designed my hot dog.
That's great to take out of context.
I'm giving as little context as accurately possible.
I know it, but what's so scary is that I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's
exact hot dog.
What is happening? Yes, if you need some wonderful artwork, definitely go check out Designs by Cage. Almost called you by the old name from the before time in the long ago. Anywho, tonight we have a wonderful cast. We are without Sog. Yes.
Sadly.
We are without Sog. As Ray says from chat, he has been relegated to the laundry room, sadly. So he's just sitting there on a hanger, I guess. So, Tofu says Cage has had a hand with Jay Crutchfield's hot dog is the proper way to word that. I don't like that, but whatever.
It is technically correct.
That's best
worse.
type of correct. Yeah.
That's worse.
That's a creative sentence.
Anywho, the cast we do have with us this evening, Jay Jordan Jameson will be playing Toby Gunderson.
It's like John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith.
Yes, that's exactly.
I don't think that was accurate, but...
Oh, hey there, everybody. Toby Gunderson. Real pleasure to... hey, I'm sorry. Is that... Oh, that's my ex-wife, Minnie. Hey, how you doing? You doing good?
You have a mini plush? Disney's gonna sue us!
Do you,
We're gonna get kicked off the network.
Do you miss me any?
Cease and desist.
Are you still with Mickey? Oh, okay. You have a good time then. Okay, bye. Lovely gal.
I want you to know that I fully anticipated you saying, "Hi there, Toby Gunderson, and get me those pictures of Spider-Man, eh?"
That's a good one. I should have.
Whatever.
Next time.
Yeah, next time I mess up your name. Shorty Smalls is back. She's played by Heather.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Shorty Smalls.
I like how every time you say that, it's, I don't know, it's definitely
different?
a catchphrase. No, it's Shorty Smalls.
I'm trying to be the shorty of the group.
It's like you're about to enter the basketball court and someone's announcing your name. That's really what it's like.
It sounds like Tom Haverford on Parks and Rec is introducing you.
Yeah, that's good. That's accurate.
Take it to the hoop, Shorty. Take it to the hoop.
Yeah. Cypress is here with us. She is played by Rachel.
Hello, it is I am Cypress. I'm happy to be here per usual. Hello, Minnie, I see you.
Oh my.
Don't let anybody know you're here.
And I am single and ready to flamingo, if you know what I mean. Hey.
You like to eat shrimp until you turn pink?
Yes.
I forgot that's the dictionary definition of flamingo. We also have Dion, who is playing Drunkle.
Cypress would enjoy trip to Red Lobster.
Always.
It seems that we have another snacker coming back. Welcome back, Shorty.
Thank you.
Hopefully you can figure out how to use your hands this time. Thank you.
My hands work great. They're just short.
There you go. Raisinov, welcome. Also, Tofu apparently thinks of Shorty as Taylor Swift, so.
Ray has the best shirt idea.
Ray's shirt idea. I want a T-shirt that on the front says "Hi everyone, I'm," and on the back says "Horty Smalls."
Can the cursive go under the armpit and connect?
Oh my goodness!
Travel.
That would be amazing. So, just to recap, last week our wonderful dungeon interns sent a memo. That was the whole episode if you didn't listen to it. They spent the entire episode sending a memo. Yeah. Needless to say, they got into a little bit of a tricky situation. The person they were trying to send the memo to was kind of trapped within an essence, and so they had to blue skidoo their way in to defeat the crazed mind of Shaman DeLog.
It wasn't that unlike hyperfixation for those of you that's got the ADHDs.
There you go.
Sounds helpful.
Yeah. So after they did that, they gave the memo, which Cypress eloquently read aloud in Vanessa's dialect, which was hilarious. It was wonderful. And so since then, about a week has gone by. In that time, you've been able to settle a lot of things, as well as complete several tasks that have been assigned to you by Jim. Today, though, Jim assembles you in his office. He closes the door and sits down cautiously in front of you. And so with a lumbering thud onto his chair, he speaks. Oi, so I'm gonna get her out there. Listen, I heard that Regent Regis has a journal with incredibly important information about what Lich Vezafal wants the second level of the dungeon to be. I need to be absolutely sure that the rumor is true before I start trying to sway the direction it goes. Jim gets up and starts pacing behind you. He continues. So, I've got a pretty good assessment of his routine. He enjoys breakfast alone in his quarters, then he goes to the second level with his journal to walk the space and brainstorm ideas. Then, after about 2 hours of that, he has lunch in his quarters, then goes to Shaman DeLog's lab to work on advanced traps and spells. During this time, he keeps his journal in a hidden place somewhere in his rooms, as he doesn't take it with him during his time with DeLog. Now, knowing this information, I need you to follow him around. Try to figure out what he's working on, what he's brainstorming for the second level. Then, steal the journal. Think you can figure out what he's planning for the second level and steal it?
I got a question there.
Yeah,
Sure.
Toby, what's up?
Couldn't you just ask?
Technically, yes. However, if I ask, that will alert him that I am trying to actively steer the dungeon into a particular direction. I'm trying to go above his head to get my agenda complete.
But I mean, if the whole goal of this is ultimately to serve the Lich's needs, then shouldn't we all kind of be on the same team there?
I hear what you're saying, Toby, but what I want you to hear is that I don't care about Lich Vesifal. I'm trying to get my own agenda in place, so I kinda, burrow in tight and stay deep, and no one can really out me, if you know what I mean.
So you want to be a tick?
Sure, that's fine, yeah.
You get some you get some nail polish and maybe a lighter. You can get rid of those really easy.
Unless they're
I was killed by a tick once, actually. Have you know? They sometimes you end up getting the lupus.
Can be rough.
Yeah, you don't really see the circular rings there. I'm sorry.
Does anyone else have any problem with a little light breaking and entering?
No, I love it. It's my favorite, actually.
I'm pretty good at entering.
I'm good at stealing things.
That's counterintuitive considering the length of your arms there, Shorty, but
Just don't
I
understand.
trust you. So, if you're able to do this,
just float through the door.
Or stealing something, right? So she would be the last person you would consider to steal something. That's all I'm saying.
So true.
that does make sense, yeah.
You have a very agile tail.
Hey, Grunkle.
Oh yeah, what do you want?
The first thing that he said about that schedule there was private breakfast, yeah?
Yeah, I guess so.
What if you got your buddy to your chef Brittlestink buddy there to let you deliver the breakfast and you can scope out the room and see if you see that there journal?
That just sounds like more work for me.
I mean, yeah, all of this is more work than we want to do.
All right, I'll give it a shot. I'll see. The thing is that my relationship with
if you know what I mean.
The thing is, the reason my relationship works so well with the chef is that we don't waste each other's time. So
yeah,
I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do.
You're not wasting his time. You're saying, hey, your time's busy. Let me deliver this meal for you today.
That's a good way to proposition it. I think I'll do that.
But what if Brittlestink already has?
Positioning.
We know. What if Brittlestink already? What if Brittlestink already has someone who already does that, and then our Lich guy, he gets turned on to the fact that it's the wrong person who usually delivers his breakfast. We don't want to tip him off.
If we're not getting turned on, then we have a totally different problem there.
At least you know what I meant, Tony. Don't talk to me like that.
No one cares about the service people. He would not care if I showed up instead of some random.
You don't know that. Maybe he's very particular about his service people.
Hey, what did we learn last week there? We could just kill him as long as we hide the body good.
Ugh, we did learn that, yeah.
Don't get caught.
But don't kill him if you don't have to. I mean, that's not really nice. Anyway.
Sorry, I don't recall being asked to be nice.
For the record, has not murdered anybody.
I'm the one who murdered them, so I know I'm not nice, but you can still be a good person and not be a good person, okay?
I mean, would it make you feel better if you just took one murder right here? Just kill me real quick. Would that make you feel better about killing people?
No.
Actually,
the offer's always on the table.
Yeah, if someone wants to take him up on that, I'm certainly not reporting that.
So are we supposed to steal the journal or just to find out what's in it?
What I want you to do, I want you to figure out what he's trying to do on the second level, and then any plans that he's written down have to be in that journal. So then I want you to steal the journal. Most likely, there's things he's either thought aloud, he does that a lot, or things he might have talked to other people about that.
Now, won't he get suspicious if
he's missing? Yes, that's what I was about to say. So should we like memorize all the plans, or like write a copy and give the copy to you, or we take the whole journal?
Just like bring it here, and then we'll put it back once we're done with it.
Does he have any friends?
Not it.
Does Regent Regis have any friends?
We should talk.
I don't know.
I heard Regent Regis is
do you
friends
think
with that
he's
Kelly
a likable
Lee.
enough person that people would want to spend time with him? He eats lunch and breakfast alone every day.
So you want us to befriend him? Is that what you're trying to tell us? What are you trying to say, Jim? Use your words.
Needs friends.
If you want to go the friend route, feel free. You might have a little bit more sway doing that, trying to figure out what he's going for. As far as the journal's concerned, that's most likely gonna have drawings and communications from Lich Vesifal and things like that.
What if I nonchalantly eat nearby where he is and like listen? Would that be a thing to do or no?
I mean, if you want to, but it's gonna be weird because you're gonna be in a hallway just outside of his room.
Okay, so if I just like phased just my ear in, do you think he'd notice?
Probably. He has the walls with a spellbound with a negate spell. So I mean, you can try that, but you'll probably die.
Like a one-time die or like the all-time die?
I mean, no, like you'll die and maybe you'll come back and then you try again and you die again and just a vicious cycle, really.
We'll call that Plan B, which has just been my everyday.
Good.
So, just out of curiosity, I guess we could try to. I guess I'll talk to the shelf and I'll try to deliver the meal, scope it out, and I'll let you guys know what's going on.
Okay.
Okay.
And then if that doesn't work and you can't find where the journal is, then we sneak in when he's not in the room, and then we search carefully, and then we hope for the best. Yes? Yeah.
We steal the journal.
Yes, and Jim, we're not going to get in trouble for stealing, right? You're not going to throw us under the brick or something, you know?
This is a dungeon. It's encouraged.
Well,
what
yes,
if
but
we
like,
throw
I
him
don't
a
want
party?
to do paperwork.
That their intern fight, and yet we had to deliver paperwork.
I don't like writing. You know I don't like writing things. Please.
What if we just throw him a party in the bar, and while he's busy with the party in the bar, his
You want to throw an
personal space
antisocial guy a party?
His personal space would be vacated.
That's not a bad idea. I can rally the people together.
Sure. Okay.
I mean, he's got to show up for his own party, right? I'm just saying, he's got to
provide a distraction if we need one as a backup.
Okay.
Just start talking about dying, and I feel like he'll be pretty okay with it.
So we're doing the party angle then.
I thought we had 3 different angles. Which one are we going for?
I mean,
we got a lot.
Are we doing them all?
We can do the breakfast angle no matter what for recon's sake, right?
Yes. I think so.
Also,
he eats breakfast in his room.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna get Urkel to do the
delivery. Yeah.
So we can look around.
And
that could be our first.
A little juicy gossip is we get to find out how much better they ate than us.
Yeah, some hot goss. Mm-hmm.
We get to do what is it? You sip the teas, I think is what the kids say.
I don't know.
I've had so many, I don't.
Okay, so we're doing breakfast first, and then if he can't identify where the book is, we go from there. Yes? We have a party tonight regardless.
Sounds good to me. I think that's a good
Either way,
idea.
I'm going in a barrel.
Yeah, we know.
All right, well, I'll let everyone know about the party tonight.
Okay.
Hey, make sure you invite Vanessa. I feel like she could use some libations to, chill.
If Vanessa is there, Regent Regis will not be.
Don't invite Vanessa then.
Okay, well then send
Bad
her
idea.
maybe send her a nice 6-pack of like a nice cider or some sort of seltzer there. You know, she could use maybe a wine cooler. She could probably use a
As
nice
you're saying that, Jim leaves the room.
Just a suggestion there. I don't understand why he doesn't think, helping his interpersonal relationships would reduce the conflict in his life.
He doesn't think that far ahead. It's okay.
Ray from chat is suggesting to push Vanessa off a cliff.
No.
We'd have to find one first there, Sog.
That's rude.
We're in a dungeon. You want us to find a cliff?
We already have one task.
I mean, we could find a guy named Cliff and just push her off that, but I mean, that's what, a minor inconvenience?
Yes.
Unless he's not wearing his pants. But
all right, let me go talk to Chef Brittle Stink, and I'll see what I can do about being the delivery guy.
Okay.
I hope he tips.
I doubt it.
That's a fair point, Ray. Ray says Grunkle can make a cliff.
Oh, yeah. To
True.
push him off.
Fair.
It'll take me all day.
Worth it. According to Ray.
I guess I'll go talk to Chef Brittlestein.
All right.
And you guys come up with a theme for the party. For whatever reason, we're celebrating this guy.
We'll call it Beer Day.
Stolen journal party.
Are you get?
No, that might be a little too on the nose.
Grunkle, did you just assign them to be members of the party planning committee?
Oh yes, I did.
The office.
They assigned me as a scout and a bunch of other tasks like murdering someone for some reason. So I think making them a part of the party crew's fair. I'm just saying.
It is. I agree.
Fair.
It's amazing.
Do we know what kind of things he's interested in? Like, could we trick him into a drinking contest with some sort of prize?
It's like writing.
He's a lich. Sort of, I think, right?
He's a creator.
Regent Regis is not the lich.
Not the lich,
he
no.
He is the manager of the dungeon.
I think you misheard him. He's got an itch.
Oh, I did. I misheard.
Yeah, I hear he's taking a nice cream for that.
Okay, so I don't know. I don't know what he likes.
So
Hey,
as
maybe
Grunkle-
while we're snooping in his room eventually, we could get a vibe for the kind of person he is and then make the party about that.
You know, that I think about it, I've heard a rumor that he's really interested in pumpkin spice and Uggs.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, chat. So Grunkle heads over towards the kitchen. He meets with Chef Brittlestink. As you enter, what do you say?
I get just right to the point. Like I hate to bother you, buddy, but there's a delivery that's got to go out to the Regis guy, and I just want to be able to handle that delivery. I want to bring him his food. We have some sort of issue, and I just want to smooth things out with him. If that's all right with you.
He eyes you up and down for a second, and you can see he's weighing and judging, and then he kind of shrugs, which you have learned means okay, that's fine.
Just I'll be waiting outside the kitchen. I don't want to invade your personal space here. I know you got a lot of work to do, and you just when it's time, you just pass me the food. I'll deliver it.
Which again, you interpret as okay. Now, while he's doing that, the party planning committee, what have you been talking about? It takes him probably about 10-15 minutes to get over there and go through that dialogue.
Okay, so I don't know how we can really trick him into participating, but if we can get him in a drinking contest and just get him hammered, he'll think he lost it himself.
That's
not the worst idea you've had.
Bad idea.
Yeah.
I just don't really know if he'd go for it normally or if he needs incentive, and then what it would be if he did. You think Bonesy would know?
Maybe.
Does anybody want to check with Bonesy?
I mean, you could travel the fastest through the walls and stuff.
So true.
Okay, hold on there.
You just like waft through the walls.
I'm thinking Casper.
Yeah, that's good. Fun fact, I did not anticipate having to do Bonesy's voice tonight, so
you're welcome.
Thank you for that. Now, Toby kind of materializes into the bar. What do you say to Bonesy?
Hey, Bonesy, do you ever get that Regent Regis Philbin in here?
I don't know what a Regis Philbin is.
The Regent.
Oh, Regis. Yes.
Yeah, him.
He's in here like in passing, but not to like, imbibe.
He doesn't at all, or just like he does a little bit?
If he does, it's not here.
Okay, that might be a problem. Do you know anything about him, like what he's into?
Books?
Okay. Thank you for your time. I will be diving into your supplies later. Love you. Bye.
What?
You phase through the wall quickly. I'm assuming you relay that information.
Okay, so he likes books.
But he might not be
Lame.
into the drinking thing.
Maybe we can have a writing party.
Say a writing party?
Yeah, a playing party.
Poetry jam.
What do you like?
That's a thought.
Such a great idea.
What if we have like a think tank kind of thing where we all vibe together about ideas for the dungeon?
Good ones there.
I think that would be pretty. I think we could get him in the door with that.
A ghost for a
That's
man
what he likes.
And then we give him a drink, like a fruity drink with a little umbrella in it, and then he drinks that, not knowing it's liquor, alcohol, and he's gone. Yeah.
Okay.
But not like gone. We're not killing
the
him.
journal.
Yes.
And if it's a writing party, I wonder if he would bring the journal.
Oh, we don't want that.
It'd be easier if he wasn't in contact with it when we do the
Yes.
If we know what it looks like, we could maybe do a switcheroo with the blank one, but that's risky.
Yeah, I don't know magic to make like a copy. It's not like a thing I do.
Do you think we could use
my list of things to learn?
Shorties.
Yes.
Okay, I know you and I we're a little bit familiar with that reshaping, right?
A little bit.
Can we reshape the alcohol to taste like water to him? And so he thinks he's getting a refreshing glass of water when really he's just pounding some hard hooch like he's taking down, like he's playing Edward 40 Hands or something. Fun fact, I have died of alcohol poisoning 36 times.
That's a lot. You'd think after the first 10,
so
you'd
many
stop.
lives.
What else do I have to live for?
I don't know. Friends, new experiences, other than dying.
I keep coming back, so it's like.
What about the one day you don't?
Yeah, do you worry about one day maybe you won't come back?
I mean, probably 100 years ago I did, but it's been so long that I don't really think about that sort of thing.
Don't even know.
Wow, that's fun.
I like to think when I finally go, it'll be just like, I don't know, going to sleep after you stayed up too long. Where you're like,
it's really good.
This feels really comfy. I like this.
Very metaphysical.
So as you brainstorm exactly how to throw a writing party, good golly, that's
this is the dorkiest thing I've ever heard.
I still don't know if this is a great idea.
Honestly, I'm really into this idea, and if we go that route, I have some things that'll be fun. So, coming back to Grunkle is standing outside of the kitchen. Chef Brittlestink opens the doors, and he's got a tray in one of his hands that's probably a two-handed carry for you, Grunkle. He kind of gives you the tray, and you hold it up. Yeah, and as you take the weight of it into your hands, he holds up one finger and says, hold on, the hand motion for hold on. So he walks back into the kitchen, comes back, and he has what looks like a chocolate truffle for you. And he just kind of like holds it in front of you, like, do you want to eat this?
I nod my head and just open my mouth so he could just chunk it in.
He just like lightly tosses it in, and you eat it, and it's probably the best thing that you've ever had that's made of chocolate. And somewhere in the back of your mind, you hear someone named Callisto go, chocolate. So
I'll say that's the best damn thing I've ever tasted, made of chocolate.
He gives you a thumbs up and just... So you wander onward toward Regent Regis's room. And as you take the right down the hallway, you kind of hear that his door is open. And you hear him talking to himself. And the only words you can really make out are, I have to figure out what's going down there! Think! Regis, think! And at that point, you round the corner, and you can see him just like angrily like pounding his fists in the air, just like forcing himself to try and think of ideas. And then he notices you and looks at you and goes, you're not Chef Brittlestink!
Or no, I'm delivering the food. He's busy prepping a huge meal and stuff. I think there might be some sort of party or something. I don't know. There's rumors and stuff flying around. But I brought you your food right here. It sounds like you're a bit frustrated.
He'll rue the day, but that's fine. Another day, I guess. Yes, yeah. Put it on the. Hold on.
He clears off the table that is kind of piled up with things, and you put it down on the.
Build for any sort of writing instruments, novels, books, that sort of thing.
That there are several books. They look to be under like lock and key a little bit. There's several quills that fall to the ground, but not any inkwells or anything like that. So you set it down and goes,
that will be enough. Thank you, random intern. Appreciated.
Well, I think I can help you out with what you were struggling with there. You want to know something that's going on in this place, you said? What is it you're trying to find out?
I was dialoguing with myself. But that being the case, yes, I could use some inspiration, let's call it. I have to come up with exactly how we're going to map out the second level of the dungeon for Lich Vesifal. He has his ideas, but I need to come prepared to meetings with him.
Oh, you want to know how to map out the second level of the dungeon.
I'm trying to figure out what's best. I already have several ideas notated somewhere that no one will find it.
Well, maybe I can help you with finding where you have that notated. It's important that you're ready for this meeting. I mean, come on.
I will not be given tasks to be done by an intern. Get out, go.
Oh, it's me. It's my task.
What do you mean it's you?
I can do that for you is all I'm saying.
You brainstorm ideas for me?
Oh, yeah, I'll brainstorm ideas and I'll help you find where you've written them down.
I tell you what. I will meet you and whoever you deem worthy of being part of this brain trust On the second level of the dungeon. Meet in the large cavernous cavern. That's what I've been calling it. Let's call it maybe in 2 hours.
Why do I feel like he's gonna tell me I'm not allowed to come?
I think that's a great idea. I'll do that for you. Yeah, all right, sounds good to me. And with that, I make my leave of his presence, still looking around to see if I can catch a glimpse at any sort of books.
Chat, roll a D100. Grunkle, roll a sneak check. Wait a second. Raisinoff says that they've been to poetry writing parties before.
That's
Raisinoff,
so
I need you to describe that in chat for me right now, and I will happily read it to all of our listeners.
I'm gonna have one.
He gets crunked. What do you want?
Heather, you said you're gonna throw one.
Why not?
I'm into that.
To be fair, my understanding of what really happens at ladies' book clubs was always just to sit there and drink wine.
I don't know. We never talk about the book, though.
There's my point.
Yeah. So Grunkle looks around trying to figure out where the journal could be hidden. And his 15 versus Chat's 82, you're not able to see anything at all.
Chat, you screwed me, Chat. You screwed me.
At least buy him dinner first.
There you go. So, Grunkle, you return to the rest of your group, and you can dialogue with them however you see fit.
Oh, hey there.
Hey, guys. So, here's the situation. I don't know where you are with your party idea, but...
We're pretty far, yeah.
It went a different direction than I was expecting.
I somehow volunteered everyone for brainstorming how to map out a second level of a dungeon.
Okay.
That's so perfect.
It seems like that's what we were supposed to do. Should we tell Jim that we've been invited to go brainstorm in the dungeon? And that, like, maybe we won't need the party after all?
I mean, let's not say no to a party just because.
Well, do we need the journal if we brainstorm with him and take those ideas and then slap them onto Jim? Or
maybe we don't tell Jim how we get the ideas.
What if we just bring Jim?
To be fair,
I don't know if he would like.
So to be fair, Jim has no idea what this guy is planning. And we could just lie to him and just tell him whatever we want. And if the guy presents something different, like we could just be like, "Look, he changed his mind."
This is how all interns work.
We just find a blank journal and we ramble in it, and then we hand it to Jim.
I mean, worst case scenario, you go with I knew
you know the handwriting.
That's right. He wants the physical journal. That's a problem. This is why he wanted the physical journal. He didn't want to trust us.
I mean, he trusted us to get this far. This is his fault. Okay.
No, he didn't trust us. He expects us. If we screw up, we just screw up. It's not on him.
There's that saying that you get what you pay for. And I have yet to be paid. Although those dice are beautiful and I would love them.
Oh yeah, tonight's giveaway are these transparent orange dice with black felt bag.
They're rather translucent.
They look like orange Fanta as dice.
Your chance to win is coming up soon, don't you know?
Yeah. We'll draw once the party starts. That'll be the draw.
Okay, so we tell Jim nothing. We go to the second level in the big cavern. And we brainstorm, and then he'll go back to the rest of his schedule, so we'll have time to go steal the journal. Or do we just come up with our own ideas and then slap them in the journal? What are we feeling?
We're going to do the best that we can to get the actual information, and if we can't, then
we lie.
Yeah.
Okay. We're all on the same page.
The corporate way.
Like a journal.
We should get a promotion for that.
To be fair, you know what? Since we know that his place is warded and whatnot, why don't we omit Toby from the brainstorming session and we put Toby into the sneaking into his place while we're down
we're
there.
distracting him.
Yeah. And if Toby dies, Toby dies. I mean, I don't know what to say. He'll just get up and then he'll try again, right?
Toby, you gave yourself a self-fulfilling prophecy there.
It looks like I have sealed my own fate, Darren.
Should Toby go alone? Because Toby can't, touch things without a lot of effort.
Oh, I don't care how much effort he has. He's gonna do the work.
Oh, okay, all right.
I'm a little concerned for my safety now.
You were just saying that you love dying. It's fine. You always come back so laissez-faire about it. Yeah.
I'm not worried about the dying part. I'm worried about the succeeding part.
All right,
I believe in you.
Real quick.
I might accidentally explode something is all I'm saying.
The plan right now, just so I can understand this, you guys are going to go brainstorm with him, and Toby's going to try and steal the journal then?
Yes,
what is
that is it.
Yeah, okay. that is a concern. I say, floating away.
Well, at least we'll know what it looks like.
Yeah, we'll know what it looks like if he has the journal with him in the dungeon. So
cool.
Then we
will
drunk.
Ply him with.
So is drinking still Plan B?
It's not a no.
I thought it was Plan A still.
Yeah, we can write and drink.
All of this together has been just one big plan.
If we all fail here, we drink
Terrible.
anyways. If we succeed, we drink anyways.
Yes.
All right, so the game plan, again, just for clarity's sake, you guys are going to brainstorm with him.
Oh no, I'm in two places.
You're going to brainstorm with him, and then you are going to... okay, bye, Toby. You're going to brainstorm with him.
I wasn't supposed to be here.
That's right, he is not supposed to be here. The brainstorming session is for the brains.
Wow. Shots fired. So, you guys
Can I go visit a sleeping Sog?
You guys travel down to the second level of the dungeon. Now, as you approach Regent Regis, you have a sinking feeling as you see that he has a journal in his hand open, and he is actively has his pencil, his quill hovering over it as though he was writing something. Now, Toby, I'm going to save you a lot of time. You go to his room, and you're going to spend this entire time searching through his belongings, trying to find anything. And you don't find a single thing. You just find spell books. You find empty notepads, journals, stuff like that, but nothing that has anything written in them, except the spell tomes, obviously. Yes.
Any spell tomes of use that we can have?
Like something that could reshape a tail.
Yes. I will give you those later. Any
juicy tea?
You see nothing else in there that has...
No secrets?
Nope. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't have any...
What?
Oh my goodness. All right, so Toby is... Good lord. Toby is rummaging through Regent Regis's belongings, and Tofu redeemed a potency flux.
Let's see what he's drinking.
In his room on an item.
Oh, that's disgusting.
On an item that Toby is rummaging through. So I'm going to do this on Toby for the potency flux, but it's actually going to be the tome or the item itself. So, all right. So Toby picks up a spell tome that looks very interesting, and he kind of like goes to set it back down, and as he does so, the book just falls upward into the air. And it's very odd. Now,
Toby can go into the air.
Tofu, you also get a second potency flux for free. Do you want to use that here, or do you want to save that?
What happens when I pull at it?
So for about 30 seconds, you try pulling it back down. Every time you let go, it just right on up. And as that is happening, you pull it down and it falls right back up. Toby, you pull the book down one last time, and as you do so, you are damaged for 100 points of damage.
Oh God, that hurt. Why do books hurt so much?
Does that kill you?
Knowledge. Actually, wait, hold on.
Does it leave you unconscious?
I'm unconscious, actually.
Okay,
yeah.
so Toby gets zapped by this book, damaging him for 100 points. Toby is immediately knocked out and floating midair begins to just like float aimlessly around the room. Think like, someone's on their back floating in a pool, except this is just midair and he's just kind of wandering around. Now, the joy of this is because the room has the negate spell on all of the walls and ceiling and floor, as he bumps into the wall, it bounces him away. So it looks like one of those DVD, like screensavers, yes. So he never hits the corner though, and that's the frustrating part. So
no,
it's a 3D screensaver.
Yeah,
with Toby's bouncing body.
So, Toby, I think technically, how many hit points until you're conscious again?
It's 10% where we fall unconscious, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So just one.
Okay, so legitimately for an hour you are bouncing around.
Just says he can spend points to make Toby hit the corner.
Yes, if you want to take control of an NPC, Toby can finally hit the corner of the room.
What is happening today?
Skydive place where you can go and push you up in the air.
So, as all of that chaos is going on, Shorty, Grunkle, and Cypress are in front of Regent Regis. He closes his journal pretty quickly as you approach, and he goes,
welcome! This is the Cavernous Cavern. It needs a better name, but what you are here for, I'm sure, Grunkle, is that your name, young one?
Oh, yeah. Thanks for remembering.
Excellent! This fellow, Gronk, he will be assisting in brainstorming what we should do with the second level of this dungeon. So let's get to it. What are your ideas?
A giant pit.
Okay. Giant pit.
Yep.
Not very original.
Why don't we build a maze, a very interesting maze? Maybe we could even set up like some magical portals that will move people around so they can't get their bearings, like an inescapable maze, and we could put traps inside of this maze, and we could put monsters inside of this maze. And, it's self-sustaining because once the adventurers get in there, they just feed the monsters so we don't have to.
Would you like me to take notes?
Yes, notes would be lovely.
I know, do you have any paper? Do you have any paper I can use?
Yes, he pulls out another piece of paper separate from the journal to give to you, and then he hands you his quill.
That should suffice!
Regent Regis, just a quick question. Well, we don't want to waste any of your really precious time, so maybe we should know what ideas you've already come up with, so we don't double dip, as it were. Yeah.
I don't have any ideas that I like.
Oh, really? Not even one? Maybe one or two that we could work together.
Bad idea.
He has one idea that he likes, and that idea is a maze with portals. That's your idea.
That was your idea. We already talked. That's a good idea. It's okay. I feel like we could do better. We could do better.
I'm not opposed to the labyrinth idea. However, Lich Vezerthal did tell me that he wants the tower's corporate employees to reside down here.
Oh, you want them to down here?
Oh, so it's not a death pit?
Well, look at the space. There's plenty of real estate. So, yeah.
So I got it.
A death pit.
What about a series of doors, and they all lead to the corporate people's offices? But like when they open the wrong door, they get killed, and every door is the wrong door. I think that's a good idea.
I love it. Or
what will we do with the employees? They'll die every day.
And?
Oh, you don't want that?
You don't want that?
Okay,
no,
write
they
that
run
down.
the corporate office.
Well, write that down. We don't want to forget that. Okay. So you didn't like the
Razanov
part.
says, "Ooh, a Scooby-Doo hallway."
Oh, what about? Oh, go for it. I've already said stuff. Go.
I'm a little distracted by what used to be Toby at the moment.
Yeah, for those of you listening and not watching, Jordan is literally rotating his hat around his screen. Yep. Enjoy.
Like the weirdest pendulum you've ever seen.
So no killing employees.
Okay.
Check.
What if we do something unexpected? What if we do nothing with the room and we make it seem like there's something, but there's literally nothing here? It's a mind prison. So like, there's gotta be something, but there's nothing. And it's low cost because we don't have to do anything. And, nobody dies, but we don't want that,
It's an imagination room.
Yes.
So what I'm thinking here is out of character. I'm thinking if this is going to be where the employees are going to reside, I'm trying to picture a way that I can steal some space for myself in the future for when I get hired, because it's going to happen.
Really climbing the corporate ladder.
So I'm looking around where I want my special place is as I walk around this room with new vision. I'm opening my eyes to all the new possibilities.
Yeah.
So should we have cubicles? Maybe a cubicle here and there in the labyrinth? Employees are going to work here.
Chat with the ideas. Tofu says giant 3-headed dog that can only be calmed down by music. Ray says put a water cooler down there. They'll gather around it and never leave.
That's what I meant by water fountain.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Just directly in the center of it, and then there's like a cage trap that just falls on them every time that they get water.
Scrawny armed intern, make sure you write that down. That's an idea right there.
But the water cooler only has like half water, and then it runs out very quickly, so they die of thirst. Terrible.
Excellent! It'll be good for the employees, and any adventures that get down here will be mildly inconvenienced.
Yes, that's what we want.
Excellent idea.
Okay.
All right, so what about the office areas? That's a very important thing.
That's what I meant by cubicles.
Start raising a wall, like right here in this area with while nobody's paying attention.
Roll a sneak check.
It's office.
Grunkle has made a secret lair for himself. All right.
I'm not very sneaky, apparently.
Roll from chat, please. We'll see.
You need to. Somebody in chat, let me reroll.
Yeah, someone give Dion a reroll on that one. Link Chef with a 57. If chat wants Grunkle to have a secret hideout, you can give him a reroll. He's got to get better than 57 if that happens.
Tons of routers, no Wi-Fi.
So, you guys kind of talked for a little while. Okay, reroll, Dion.
Here we go.
Dion.
Big money, no whammies.
Big money.
6!
Okay.
Somehow knew that would.
I somehow make more noise than I used to.
Yeah.
You just drop a really big boulder and you're like, oh.
I meant to do that.
Somebody left that here. I'm just cleaning.
I'll just play it off.
So as you're doing that, Regent Regis looks over and he sees you actively creating a secret lair, and he goes,
What is that power that you have there?
It's something that I picked up in the Azure. You know, in my travels, I learned to manipulate soil and things like that. And I figured I'll just start getting started on the maze. And, you know, if it doesn't work out, you know, we can always remove the maze.
I hear what you're saying, and I appreciate trying to plant the seeds deep within my mind. If you can do that, how long would it take you to rearrange this entire level to our liking?
A couple days, depending on the quality of the work you expect.
If he had plans, he could go faster.
That's a good point.
Maybe some of your bad ideas?
I like this idea about the labyrinth, but it also needs to house officing for our employees.
Oh, there's plenty of space. There's plenty of space for the employees, actually.
So within the labyrinth, there are cubicles, and at the center of the labyrinth, we have the water cooler cage trap. Combine
what
them
a
all.
brilliant idea! Write that down, scrawny armed intern. All right.
So I start putting down a rough floor plan. I'm like, well, for offices, we can put the offices kind of like right here in this southern section right here.
Yes, because there's that. Yes. Could you connect one of the stairwells that we've already gotten to this level? Maybe a secret door. Yes, secret door. It's a must. Intern, write that down. Secret doors.
Yes. Secret doors.
Yeah, I could build that. Yeah.
Do you think you could hollow out maybe a third level to the dungeon?
That's gonna take. It's going to take a long time to do all this, but yeah, it's going to be more than a couple days for that. That's going to be like months.
That's fine. All right. I think we've done enough here. Good session, everybody. Scaly intern. I don't want to keep calling you scrawny-armed. Hand me those notes, please.
Shorty.
Okay, sporty. Go ahead and hand me those notes, please.
So I hand him the quill, but not the notes.
I said the notes!
Oh, okay. These notes. Here you go.
What do you?
And they drop to the ground.
Okay.
Blast your small arms. There it is. Okay, got it.
He looks at it. Now, have you written the notes exactly how he has said them? Have you done anything like...
I wrote labyrinth, cubicles, water cooler middle, connect, stairwell, secret doors, third level.
Perfect! Excellent notes!
He kind of looks them over one more time.
One thing here, I don't know that we want to mention the secret door, and we don't want as many mentions to that. That's just got to be mental. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we don't want
much of a
secret door
secret if everyone knows.
evidence. Yeah, that's just my thoughts. I mean,
does the secret door go to the third level?
Oh, the secret door, so we can get in and out without having to go all the way up and all the way down, all the way through the maze, the labyrinth. Kind of like the secret door towards the front of the first level.
It's a shortcut.
Yes. It is a shorty cut, sure. We'll call it that. All right, well, this has been very effective. Thank you, random interns and Grunkle. Well,
our short's now going to be called Shorty Cut.
There we go.
All right. Bye.
And he just wanders off.
So now that he's gone, I finish my secret room there. I make sure that that's solid.
Cool.
And for the other area, I'm going to just raise it a little bit so that I know that that's the area that we're marking off for the employees.
Okay. In our post show, I will put you on this page so that you can actually draw the labyrinth the way you want it. And then I will make it based on your drawing.
Okay.
You have homework.
All right, so you guys head back up. You guys head back up and very quickly try and make your way to Grunkle's, I'm sorry, not Grunkle's, but Regis's room to see if Toby's still in there. And as you do so, you see him floating around, bonking the walls.
Toby, wake up! Toby, are you alive?
Is he a mess at
I
all?
wonder if he's really gone this time.
He wakes up as soon as you say that.
I was about to just slice. I was about to just slice you with my claws so you could die and then come back because you seemed very unconscious.
Oh, hey there, everybody. How are you doing? I'm Toby. It's a pleasure.
Did you take
I'm
a
out of
nap?
here.
You were supposed to look for things.
You
Did
drag
you find
his
any?
floating person out of there.
You're terrible.
There was a book in it. It floated to the ceiling, and then it hurt me. And then,
Are you drunk?
Then I woke up. Not yet. I'd like to be.
Okay. We can make that happen.
Oh, good. How did your thing go?
Wonderful, I guess.
Did you guys?
We don't have the journal.
No,
Was
we
it
don't.
with him? Because I did not find it in here.
Yeah,
It was definitely with them. Yeah.
So did I just waste a lot of time?
Yeah, it's okay though.
You're tired. You
It's
needed that
never a
nap.
waste of time.
You know, a wise man once told me beware of books, and I didn't believe him, but here I am getting attacked by books.
Is that a Reg reference? Nice. Very good. So, you guys prepare for the party. Now, Jim has gone above and beyond to invite everyone except Vanessa. So, as you all prepare, is there anything special that you do?
Toby, you're going to have to create the situation where you're flying through people. Just pick people at random except me and fly through them. And you're going to eventually fly through Regis and you're going to, nick that journal.
You don't think he's gonna notice that?
That you nicked the journal? I suspect you to be good. But if you're not going to be good, just try. And if you think you're seen, just sort of drop it as you're going through, making it look like an accident that you knocked it out of them or something like that.
You should take other things from other people, so it seems like you're a thief. And that it wasn't just specifically for the book.
I don't know if painting myself a criminal is a good idea. Well, it would get me more time with Vanessa.
I think that's a good idea either. I think the stealing should just be on him. And,
I don't.
Should I dip myself in some
play it off,
so they think I'm just a dumb drunk floating around?
We leave that up to you. That's your decision. It's your corporeal form.
Situation.
A rum, like a liquor flavor, like an alcoholic flavor of the
that
situation.
would be more fun, but that might make things a little harder to accomplish.
That's fair.
Maybe okay. What if we splash a little bit of the hard stuff, but I only drink a little bit of the liquor for the essence, or the beer, and that way they think I'm drunker than I is.
Okay, just don't phase through the barrels again because you were sloshed. It's not good look.
I mean, I took what? I took 2 barrels and then started the drinking contest.
But still. And you lost.
I technically did not lose. We tied.
Okay.
And I went in with
Whatever.
the handy capable.
Whatever you want to call it. Okay.
So, Jim has assembled everybody. You have done the bare minimum prep work for this.
I love that dead guy's still here.
Yeah, you know.
Hey, dead guy! You look great.
You guys have assembled writing pads, scrolls, quills, all of that. And to reference Raz's description earlier, just so this kind of sets the tone for everybody, Raz's writing parties were kind of like writing class with wine/beer. So they all took little time to write a poem, and then they would perform them and critique and offer advice. So you guys are going to be leading the writing party that you're throwing for Regent Regis, okay? So as Regis arrives, Jim stands up and goes, "Oi! Listen! This is a party for the one and only Regent Regis!" And everyone kind of starts applauding. Yeah, Regent Regis, we don't see you or know you very much.
My hands don't make noise when they come together.
Yeah.
Yay!
This party has been designed by our party planning committee. Give a round of applause for them.
And he points towards you guys. Everyone's just kind of like... It's like, oh, cool, it's a committee.
All right, so take it away.
Can we roll initiative to see who has to go first?
Yes, I love that idea. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay, while we're doing that, who dares seen the Goofy movie and is thinking about the scene where they were in that club?
Yes, that's exactly what this is.
Just a bunch of hipsters who's gonna snap along.
Shorty, you're a front runner right now. Let's see what Grunkle gets.
Didn't he roll 18?
I didn't roll yet.
No,
Okay.
he's hoping
Those
for
were his
last.
earlier rules.
62. Shorty, you are first. You have to speak first.
So I'm starting, am I telling everyone what we're writing, or I'm just saying what I'm writing first?
You are welcoming everyone to the party, and then you are throwing it to some of your comrades as they instruct what they are to be doing.
Well, welcome to our writing party tonight, everyone. So glad to see you here. And today has been such a good day in the dungeon. And next up is Gronko, and he's going to tell us more about the writing party.
Hello, everybody. I just wanted you to know I wasn't involved in the planning of this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hand this off to Cypress, because I don't know why I had nothing to do with it. Here you go. Good job, planning committee. Good job. Here you go, Cypress.
Thank you,
The
Grunkle.
sputtering applause happens.
You are so kind. I adore it. It's wonderful. Okay, everybody, here's the thing. What we're going to do today is we're going to make poems you can write however you want. You want to write a haiku, you want to write free form, you want to write prose, you want to write limerick. It's fine. It's whatever. Do whatever you want. Whatever your little heart desires. Okay, so then we read them to each other, and whoever has the worst gets put in a trap, or they get a free beer, whatever they want. It's whichever.
I've heard of plenty of people writing when they're drunk, but I've never heard of someone writing when they're haiku.
Haiku. You know the haikus.
One of the other interns raises their hand.
Yes.
Oh no.
What if you can't write?
If you just say it out loud, that counts.
Whew. Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Can we, Cypress? Can we maybe act it out too, if that helps evoke a more?
Yes. Listen,
rich
everything
imagery?
is allowed. If your poetry is killing somebody right in front of all of us, that's okay. I would encourage you.
You can do it on me. That's
Poetry of
fine.
combat.
The poetry of combat is poetry. If that's how you like to express yourself, that's fine. If you like to express yourself by belching, that's also fine. Okay? but we are trying to get written words down because we are not just interns, we are also people, I guess.
We are writers.
And that's it.
Riveting.
That's all I have to say.
Toby, anything to add before we get going?
I mean, I do think even if you're not haiku, maybe a beer or two will help you get into the spirits.
All right, so everyone begins doing as instructed. They begin writing.
Now, what happens with their quills?
Yes, Tofu has redeemed a potency flux. So, Tofu, you said quills, but I need to know specifically whose quill. Or
I think she wants all the quills.
All the quills? All right.
That would be my assumption.
Link is surprised that interns are people. All right, so potency flux on all the quills confirmed by Tofu. Lightning strikes the quills, dealing 100 damage to anyone holding a quill.
I can't hold one.
As this happens, several interns are holding the quills, all of whom are struck by lightning and immediately killed.
Wow.
Wow, that was beautiful.
The zombie that was holding up in the dungeon is now dead completely. Essence destroyed. Farewell.
He's not coming back from that one.
Yep.
Bye, friend.
Some of the more tough interns are able to withstand it, and everyone at the leadership table over on the side there are unfazed by it. Now, Tofu, as I said earlier, you get a free second one. Do you want to target the same quills or something specifically?
I would like to drop my quill as soon as this happens.
Okay.
Thank you.
Obviously, everyone here has taken 100 points of damage. Toby, you have not healed, have you?
Oh, I thought he did.
Oh, wait, no. Toby's dead. Literally, like he's... Not only is Jordan frozen, but this is fitting. Toby just died again because he never healed from floating.
Nope.
He was back at his 11 hit health, and there he goes. So we'll see him back in a moment, I'm sure. Now, as this is happening, Tofu said she wants to wait until beverages are passed out. No! All right, so you guys have begun writing, and a little bit of time goes by, and Jim stands up and goes, "Or, let's hear one from our esteemed party planning committee." And at this point, Bartender Bonesy is passing out beverages to everybody. So who would like to perform their poem first? Go for it, Shorty.
I have a little something for y'all, and it goes like this. Go, 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 Shorty. It's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. Bacardi like it's your birthday. We don't give a beat.
All right, that's enough. Perfect. Good.
Excellent job, everybody. Woo! Everyone starts snapping and applauding. Toby, having come back to life, starts
Apparently,
like...
did I get hit by late lightning? What's going on
here? A
here?
little bit, yeah. He comes to and sees everyone clapping and does the toddler awake thing where like he starts clapping too. And so at this point, as everyone's drinking their beverage, yet another potency flux is redeemed by Tofu.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness, everyone who drinks a beverage, which is everyone, is duplicated for 3 turns. So as they sip on their beverage, not only are their vision starts to blur, but they also are seeing double because doubles are created. So now there is double the amount of people in the tavern, and it sparks a little bit of an identity crisis.
Hey, Toby. Yeah, Toby. Hey, could you fly through that barrel and see if you make a bunch more of me's? Okay, gotcha, Toby.
I start dancing with myself.
Well, people are watching, sir.
In this public setting, so
win, or you're going to get the opportunity to get the perfect dance partner.
Very true. So Grunkle dances with himself. What dance are you doing, Grunkle?
You know what? Let's do. I don't know. Let's do. We're popping and locking.
Popping and locking.
We're popping and locking over there.
Beautiful.
And then maybe we'll go into the Fiddler on the Roof dances, where they're doing like little
yes.
Russian thing, they're kicking their legs out and
roll a performance check for me. There you go. Roll a performance check for me, Grunkle.
That's what Shorty's doing. She's doing the floss.
All right. Anyone dancing, roll a performance check.
2 performance checks, right? Because there's 2 of me.
Perfect. Great idea.
He doesn't think in limitations.
Out of curiosity, did a Toby through a barrel make multiple Tobys or just one Toby?
No, he just goes through. So Grunkle,
I think that I dance perfectly here in this scenario because I got mirrored numbers, which means
oh my gosh, yes. So you're perfectly in sync, but the dancing itself is somewhat lackluster. But because there's 2 of you and you're perfectly in sync, it's just impressive to everybody. Like, oh, that's a great idea. Perfect thought.
Okay.
Now,
can I pitch an idea?
Hold on 1 second. As this party has been lit, if you will, that is actually our keyword for the evening. So if you want to win the orange translucent dice, type the word party into chat and you will be entered to win.
Lit.
No,
It's gonna be lit too.
There we go. So let's see. Toby had a pitch, and then Cypress has something to say. So
yes. So whenever a second werewolf Cypress appears in front of her, they both lock eyes, and it's like that moment where a pet sees themselves in a mirror, and they're just like, and then they both start growling. And at the same time, they just boom right into each other. And then they're like, oh, you're real.
I thought you were going to say, like, they immediately start fighting for dominance to see which one is real. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
Toby, what's your pitch?
So Toby's gonna pitch to the other Tobys. Okay, gentlemen.
There's only one other Toby.
Only one.
Well, no, that one went into a keg. He didn't multiply.
No, that's what I said.
I was asking if he multiplied one more time or multiple times the amount of booze.
None of that.
Okay, other Toby.
There we go.
So, what I'm gonna need you to do is while we're distracting them, you gotta do the fly through, but you gotta just pretend to be schnozzed out of your guys. You got it? Okay, I got that. I can do that for you there, buddy. Okay.
Is Regent Regis at the party?
He's over at the leadership table.
He's at the big kids table.
But he's doing one of these where he's got his hands around so no one can copy his homework, and so he's like diligently writing.
Okay, so the best move is fly through this direction. You come through and you go through that fella and then him and then head it straight out this hallway. That way if you do get it, you hold on to it and you just get out of there, okay?
I need a roll from chat, please, and then Toby, go ahead and roll a pickpocketing check.
Okie dokie. Gotta find that's cut purse, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go, other Toby. Oh, no.
Link got 77. So as you fly through him, he gets very enraged, but he has nothing on him. You think maybe you flew into the wrong one.
The wrong person?
Because there's 2 of him.
Oh, that's right.
You flew into the doppelganger.
That Toby looks back at the original Toby. He's like, do it again. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. I'm just a little lost to my faculties.
Roll again, chat.
We're just so low today.
Yeah. You definitely try it again. You do go through him, And based on this next chat roll, we'll see what happens.
Does chat want me to re-roll?
I will 79, so you don't find anything. At this point, though, you are confident that there's nothing in them at all, or on them. Right. You do notice like some lint and stuff around on you that you've tracked off of his person, so clearly if something was there, it would be on you or within you.
OG Toby watching that roll to cover fake Toby. Hey, you other me! You're embarrassing us. You get over here this instant. Sorry about that, all you nice people over there.
As soon as you say that, all the second doppelgangers vanish away instantaneously. The lint covering second Toby just falls to the ground.
Okay, he took that real literal, but okay, I guess that works.
Now, the rest of you, as everyone continues to write, kind of lock eyes and realize that Toby should have gotten the journal, so maybe it's not here.
I will mouth to my friends who see that. No.
We'll just say, go to the room. You
need to excuse yourself and sneak out and try the room again.
Okay, but the last time I went in that room, I got hit by books and then you woke me up.
Try.
Only touch the journal.
I'll go with. He didn't see what the journal looked like. I'll go with him. It's okay.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, and I'll kill him if I have to. Okay.
That's a pretty good idea. Well, do we need to do our poems first so no one suspects nothing?
Finish up what you're doing.
I've got one ready.
And who was it that brought Big Zig back to life?
Did Big Zig's dead again, so it's all a wash.
The zombie?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's whoever did the thing for Big Zigs, we need to. You know what? Both the people who had died previously has died again.
Sometimes they come back.
We need someone to put the. You know what? We need these guys to be zombie interns. So we gotta find a person.
Can we make them our crash test dummies?
Sure.
Terrible.
Good news, boys. You got a promotion.
The lifeless bodies don't respond to your statement.
I appreciate your enthusiasm.
Is anybody else concerned about the amount of static electricity in this place? I look down to make sure we're not walking along carpet.
All you can see now is all of the rugs and carpets laid around. Like, look, you're looking at them like traps now. All right, so Toby, go ahead and give us your poem.
Okay, I hope you guys are ready. I'm gonna do a little thing in the middle. You just a little summon something just to help sell my point home, okay?
Okay.
I died once, it was pretty funny, but what got me wasn't the bunny. It was an easy death, I wasn't trying, when I got bit in the neck by that lion.
Inspirational.
No, I'm holding like a little summoned lion cub. No, seriously, he got my jugular. I was on safari.
Everyone
it was pretty funny.
Golf claps for you.
Thank you, everybody. Okay, you go now.
He just eats it. So as the poems wind down, Grunkle and Shorty kind of take over running the meeting. Toby and Cypress depart with haste to head toward Regent Regis's room. You exit on the far side, which leads you kind of out and around his room without being seen, since everyone's at the party. And as
Cypress, did you get to do a poem? I didn't hear it.
Oh, yeah, I muttered it under my breath. No one heard it. It's fine. I'm not upset.
I'm sure your words are good.
Thank you. I'm terrible at reading and writing, but I thought it was pretty good.
So
And
as
you can feel free to tell me anytime you want. It's fine.
I will come back to it. It's okay. We got stuff to do.
Did you like mine? Was the imagery evocative?
It was very evocative. Now that you talk about it, it was pretty. What does evocative mean?
It makes you feel like it was real, like you're right there watching me get mauled.
Yeah. No, I was there.
You know, if I thought about it, we could have had somebody like throw some fake blood
and actually kill you. That would have been funny.
Yeah, that would have been a good one.
It's all right. Next time.
Maybe next time.
So you guys enter Regent Regis's room. Toby, you're familiar with the space. Cypress, you
don't
begin
touch
looking
that
around
book.
as
That
well.
book is a bad book.
Okay,
So,
I won't touch the book.
What do you guys specifically do while in here?
I want to look for the journal.
Okay.
It looks like, and she describes the journal that we'd never described, so.
Yes.
It looks like a journal.
You convey what it looks like. Oh no. What it looks like to Toby. Toby, you haven't seen any of that in the whole room. What do you guys do now?
I would like to check under his pillow.
Okay, as you pick the pillow up, the pillow starts attacking you.
That's fair.
Thank you, Tofu, for yet another potency flex. The pillow is going to attack you with a bonus. For some reason, the pillow has become animated.
You know, if that's your poem, that's a really funny one. You're doing that. That's pretty amusing.
Did you tag me 4 times?
Yes, the pillow went crazy. What's your armor rating?
Pillow fight.
Yeah.
It's
a 56.
Cypress, your poem here is very evocative. It really feels like you're being attacked to death by that pillow.
So you get punched in the face by this pillow. 1 for 1 damage, 2 for 1 damage, and then 1 time for 2 damage, 4 damage total. And then you finally get wise to what's happening and you duck out of the way of the 4th attack by this pillow. What do you do now, Cypress?
I impale the pillow on my claws.
Okay, you just claws in, rip it out. You tear it asunder, you eviscerate this pillow.
Sure did.
Bad dog lady. We're gonna get in trouble now.
No, we'll blame it on someone else. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out.
He's not gonna notice that you eviscerated his pillow?
No.
Tofu, let me know when you need what you want the other one to be targeted on.
Get ready to make another apology video.
Well, if the pillow hadn't tried to punch me in the face, maybe I wouldn't have ripped it apart.
I told you this room was cursed.
It's a rude room. Is the journal underneath the pillow? I'm gonna guess it's not.
It is not, but roll a sneak check for me.
Yeah, that's what I did to see if I could see.
That's a straight up D100, yes?
Yes.
Actually,
Wait, do I have
could
sneak?
this be one of them fake paintings where you hide stuff behind it?
Hold on, I need to see if I have sneaky.
As you're doing that, Shorty and Grunkle, how are you entertaining the masses back at the party?
Sleight of hand tricks.
Dancing.
Another round for everybody.
All right, another round.
If you can still right, you're doing it wrong.
Grunkle is trying to get everyone intoxicated, and it seems to be working. After a little while, it kind of lets up, and you're able to peer over Regent Regis's wall of hands that he's blocking from people looking, and you notice that he's been doodling.
I have no sneak plus.
Okay.
Just 30.
Looking around, you're not able to find anything near the pillow.
Did I get anything by this picture in this region?
Nope, nothing over there.
Can I check here, the bookshelf?
Sure. Just, you can keep rolling. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I slither over to Regent Regis and try to steal what he's doodling on?
Yes, please. How do you do this?
Well, I slither over.
Okay.
And then I start talking to him to distract him.
from your tail.
Waving my hands everywhere as I talk.
He's intoxicated
just
enough
slip
to
in.
where like he's mesmerized by your flailing tiny hands, and as you
Oh, and actually, I don't reach it with my hand. I like whip my tail and then like stab it like with a tack.
nice.
The pointy tail.
He kind of jumps for a second and then like starts applauding you like you've done some sort of magic trick, and then you wander away.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh man.
Cypress, as you're looking at the bookcase, you don't see anything out of the norm, but you look back at the bed just for a second. You can make out from this far away that there's an outline of part of the frame of the bed that looks like it's not attached to the rest of the bed.
Suspicious?
Yes.
Well, I go over and I look at it. I got a 50.
All right. You see that it is definitely another compartment in this frame. However, you don't see a way to open it.
Can I brute force my way into this compartment?
Go for it.
Would it be easier if I just put my face through?
Oh, that might be easier. Hey, Toby, come look to see if you can look through this little doohickey. But is there a book in there?
Just put part of my face through.
Toby sticks part of his face through, and as he does that, he is reduced immediately to one health, and is unconscious again, floating around the room. As Toby bumps into Cypress because of their close proximity. Oh my goodness. Toby is healed for double the healing amount for 3 turns thanks to Tofu's potency flux, which kills him immediately, and he dies by Tofu's hand.
Once again.
Why does he die?
Because he's healed, and I'm sorry. He is affected by the positive energy of a healing spell, which is
But
how
normal
he...
healing can heal me.
Nope. You got damaged earlier from it.
Too much of a
but
good
I
thing
mean-
is bad.
We established that normal healing spells that I can heal myself with healing spells.
Because you've switched it to... We can talk after the show about that. But the important thing is Tofu kills you.
Thanks, Tofu.
All the excitement
As soon
there.
as soon as he disappears, she just like, I got to do everything myself. And then she just attacks it, I guess.
All
Because
right.
that's what Cypress would do. It's not what Rachel would do.
Roll a
But I'm
stamina
silly.
check.
Oh god. Wait, I have lots of stamina.
Go for it. Now, as that happens, Toby, you're back in the game. You're alive again.
Oh, I heard about being killed by healing before, but I thought it was just this game I heard of once that people play.
It happens like that sometimes, I guess. You win some, you lose some, you die from healing.
Yeah, you ever hear it's called Reckless?
No, I haven't actually. When did you tell
one
me
day we
more?
will.
Maybe it'll make its way out here sooner than later.
Well, no, it's supposed to say.
So,
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
as you open up your eyes, Toby, again, you see Cypress destroying the bed completely.
I don't think we're gonna be able to.
Yes, Dion. That's a new emote right there. I love that. So Cypress destroys the bed, and within is the journal that you have been searching for.
Good news.
Having attained Regis' journal, the party concludes and the group returns to gym.
Can I try and use reshaping to put the bed back together?
Yeah, if you got a spell that would do that, go for it.
Oh, I have no idea what I got. Hold on. I gotta
Oh,
look at
no.
these spells.
Cypress is the one holding the journal, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Is there only one?
Please don't let it go up in flames.
So, if Cypress falls unconscious or dies, they are teleported 10 squares into the air instead. So Tofu, if you want to use your second one on the journal, maybe something that happens that will throw Cypress into the air.
I could cast Oak Skin on it. That doesn't seem very helpful.
You know what? I'm going to say the bed's made of oak, so somehow that works. So you piece it back together.
Put this together. Hey, it's working. That one summer at the Lawmill was worth more than getting chopped in half.
So Cypress starts levitating while she's holding the journal.
You guys ever see them cartoons where somebody ends up on the log while it's going through the saw? Well, that was me.
As you're rambling,
Cypress,
I just start floating. Yeah.
You
go for it.
Levitate into the air, and you kind of keep levitating. And you notice how tall this room is. It's not as small as the rest of the dungeon. So you get about 3 squares, which equates to roughly 18 feet in the air.
Hey,
it's a very tall room. And then as you continue to levitate, you hit the ceiling.
I would like to claw my way over, so whenever I inevitably drop, hopefully, I drop on the bed. Please.
That's a great idea. However, because there's the spellbound negate spell on top of the ceiling as well as the walls and floor, the levitation stops, as does your shape change into werewolf, and you plummet to the ground. You have 1 turn to decide what to do here.
Can I try and use my telekinesis to kind of brace the impact there? Kind of pulling her back?
Yeah, if you would like to. Roll a potency check.
You just dump everything I got then.
Now, at this point, the bed's not completely made 100%. And there are some sharp edges. But with a 194, Toby telekinesis you onto the bed. And you are not damaged.
Love that.
Good job.
She looks up at him, and she's just like, I have never loved you more.
If I had a nickel for every time a woman told me that after I landed her in bed, I'd have about 23 cents.
And then she immediately turns into a werewolf again. She's like, oh god, that's over. Good.
Yeah. So having returned to Jim's office, he is seated waiting for you.
Boy, that was a wonderful party. All of the party planning committee. Excellent job. You know what? Here.
He slams a pouch of gold on the table.
You all deserve that. The whole lot of you. Even if we don't get the journal, it's well worth it. Speaking of,
I see you fix the bed, by the way.
Yeah, you finished fixing the bed.
I see you have the journal. Let's have a look-see here.
And she hands it over to him.
Absolutely nothing went wrong.
He begins leafing through it. Then he hands it to Shorty.
Shorty, what do you see in there?
And you try to fumble through it with your short arms. And as you're leafing through, page by page, you notice it's completely blank.
What? I see nothing. Is it in disguise?
Probably some kind of spell binding.
Lemon juice. You need lemon juice.
Invisible ink? Anybody got one of them black lights? I know that sounds strange, because most lights not dark, but...
Just loose lemon juice. Just rub a little lemon on it.
And we throw it into an oven.
So you spend the next 2 hours trying anything and everything you can to get the text to appear. And after a while, you determine that there is nothing written in this journal. It is completely blank because he has never written in it. So, though dissatisfied, Jim says,
"Oi, you done good work. Go ahead. Try and put this back secretly. I'll brainstorm some other ideas to find out what Vesemhof wants with the second level. So, off with you."
Wait. What he wants to do with the second level is create offices for the employees, and I've been tasked with building a maze.
Yeah, it's going to be maze and cubicles, and then in the middle there's a water cooler and a cage trap that falls whenever you touch the water cooler.
That's it? Where's the ambiance? Where's the gusto?
Drama.
Where's the fear that inspires the adventurers to go deeper? That's
Listen,
another
cubicles.
day.
How deep do we want them to go? This area is going to be partially used for employees.
I don't like that. But I'll tell you what, why don't we go ahead and draw for the free dice by typing party into the chat. So
That sounds good. Should do that.
Good idea, yeah.
What if we put up a sign that says "free gold"? Paychecks this way, and they'll be like, "Oh, that's where the gold is."
There you go.
That's smart.
All right, our winner is Link Chef. Great job, Link.
I will send it to you tomorrow. So, with that, you depart towards your bunk beds and sleep after a long, eventful day. Congrats, everybody. You gain 15 more experience points, and we are going to jump ship here and go to our outro video. Remember, tomorrow, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, it is the first episode of our new show, Critical Dawn. So tune in. Ray runs that show. Jordan is a cast member on it, as well as a couple other fun people. So make sure to check it out. We'll hang out afterwards and just... Yeah, there you go. We'll hang out in a moment and discuss the nitty-gritty details of healing magic on Toby. So see you in a moment. Bye.